is no conclusion more natural than death.
The place of origin of the human gods is shrouded in mystery, to say the least. Arriving on Tyria from the mists, neither Dwaina, Balthazar nor Melandru ever shared a word of their previous life. Not even Lisa, who preferred to live amongst humans, shared her story. The presence of Abaddon, former keeper of secrets more recently supplanted by Cormyr, was erased from history, but him walking through the mists along his divine brethren is arguably doubtless. Granth, on the other hand, was of Tyrian birth, both of land and blood. Half god and half human, he ascended to godhood alongside his mother Dwaina after successfully usurping Doom. However, for some reason, Granth was unable to completely absorb Doom's power, like Cormyr did with Abaddon's after him, and the rising god of death had to resort to an expeditious imprisonment. Similarly to what happened with Abaddon, the presence of Doom appears to have been erased from history. Unlike Abaddon, remnants of statues and temples dedicated to Doom are nowhere to be found. At the same time, Doom's name was not forgotten, given that Granth's ascension to the human pantheon was no secret. Granth's motivations to end Doom's reign over the underworld, be them of either selfless or selfish nature, are unknown. Regardless, along with several mortal heroes, he was able to fulfill his enterprise. Why didn't the human gods intervene in the fight over the underworld? Unlike what happened with Cormyr and Abaddon during the events of Nightfall, Granth's campaign took place while the human gods were still physically present on Tyria. Was there even anything to gain or to lose for the human gods out of Granth's crusade? Were they even aware of it prior to its conclusion? Sadly, there's no way of knowing, but to make the picture more pristine, we can try to start clean. It's largely been accepted, arguably assumed, that Doom was the former human god of death, preceding Granth in the human pantheon. But what if that was not the case? What if Doom was specifically connected to Tyria, as in native to this world? Doom firmly declares to be death itself. What if that is to be taken literally? Doom might actually be the spirit of death, an uncompromising force of nature akin to a spirit of the wild, similar in nature to the spirit of fire presented to us by the Codan of Bitterfrost's frontier. The spirit of death would be as ancient as the elder dragons, needless to say more ancient than the Tyrian human gods, possibly as old as Tyria. Left to itself for eons, mindlessly roaming the planet in pursuit of death, Doom would eventually take home in the underworld, a location in the mists specifically linked to Tyria, where he would remain to endlessly feast on the souls of each and every Tyrian mortal kind, making sure that no spirit could ever escape oblivion. Granth's inability to shatter Doom's will could definitely be a symptom of Doom's true nature, as Granth would have been unfamiliar with the power of a spirit of the wild. Furthermore, Doom's only direct yet improper connection to the human gods underwent through Granth, who at the time was nothing more than a demigod acting independently. Following the gods' exodus, and as revealed by Cormyr herself, their more recent total disconnection from the world of Tyria, Granth's role as the keeper of the Tyrian afterlife was left in the hands of his most formidable followers, the Seven Reapers, the Smina, and the Judge. Doom's reawakening was inevitable. Thanks to the Smina's plan, though, the Seven Reapers were sacrificed to generate a series of unbreakable bonds that would hold Doom prisoner in a way that was unthinkable to Granth, leaving the Smina as the new ruler of the underworld. The essence of the Tyrian spirit of death would forever linger in imprisonment inside the Hall of Judgment, a symbolic reminder of Desmena's prowess and ruthlessness.